Hello and welcome to Goa 365's Face to Face. Now with me is a good friend of mine, Sankalp Amonkar. He is the Vice President of the Congress and he has been one of the people who have been, you can say, in opposition to the government, but while not being an MLA, though sorry to say, at least in my personal opinion, the legislature has disappointed as opposition in the past 5 years. Sankalp, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Sankalp has been quite a regular on our show, though in the past couple of months he's been busy with his other things, what's happening in the Congress, including his constituency and all. Sankalp, kire challa Congress in, how it prepared you alla, what is this people jumping, people going here, how will it affect you? Give us a general overall picture as the Congress moves into the final run of the elections.
See, I think for the first time in the history of Goa, the Congress has kept their word, which they had given commitment to the people. First, आम्ही जे commitment दिलेले ते that no defectors will be taken back to Congress. Will not allow any defector to come back to Congress, and we stood by it. Today, we have not taken a single defector back to the Congress. And also, the another demand was there of the people that the tickets should be announced much before the thing, which actually yesterday we were surprised to see the first list.
Surprised? Sankalp, we were shocked. We've been following the Congress for so many years. First time when I got a message, I don't know from whom, I think from Girish or somebody, Arey, ticket. I said, what?
so it is, see, we had assured the party president, the CLP leader assured to the people, yes, we will take the decision before the elections are announced. The tickets are announced from the Congress party. So we can say that we are the only nationalized party who has announced the ticket in advance. And yesterday, the candidates were declared. And even in that, the party president and the party leadership had said that this time Goa will get maximum 70 to 80% new faces. We won't repeat the old faces, and exactly the same thing has come. When 8 candidates were declared, only 2 sitting MLAs were there. The remaining all we can see is the new face, and mostly are all the youth who has got the candidature. So the Congress party wants to tell the people of Goa that Baba, whatever the people want this time, we will fulfill it. So we won't, whatever mistake we have done in the past, the defector side might be the giving the ticket at the last moment. Even I faced the same problem in 2012 when February 13 was the last day to file nomination at 3 p.m. My ticket was declared on 12 February. That also in the evening, and I'm in Delhi. I had to fly down to Goa, and in the morning I had to go and just fill the form. So you don't get sufficient time. Today, after getting my name declared, today I am in a comfortable position that I have sufficient time. I can go right now to the people saying that, Baba, I am the candidate of this constituency, please be with me. So I am getting sufficient time. So the party, whatever decision they have taken with our president, with the CLP leader, I think they are following whatever the other people's demand. We had, even our manifesto things, we have put it to the people. Whatever other input, we will go with that manifesto. And even on behalf of our Congress party, I can assure the people of Goa that in future there won't be any defection from the Congress party, which we have a plan, which the party president and the CLP and our leadership will announce it later on. But we will assure to the people of Goa that in future there won't be any defection from the Congress party. That assurance I can give you on behalf of the party.
Now, absolutely. Okay, fine. We take you because I'm sure, you are very genuine and you want this to happen. But the TMC, the new party, Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool, has eaten into the Congress grassroots level. I don't think it has gone to the top level but at least lower and middle. Has it eaten? So will that not affect you?
See, presently now, as the elections come, you have seen there are many parties which have come in Goa.
And people are jumping from here to there and there to here. And we even saw one BJP MLA jump. So yeah.
people, when the new party comes in, the people get option. Otherwise, see, now there are so many candidates in Congress party. Only one person will get the candidate.
Correct.
The other aspirants who are there in the race, how it's happened, they used to contest independent. So most of you we have seen in past days to contest independent, but now having the option of the party, I think they are moving towards some party where they fear that they won't get the ticket, So they want to contest, whether they lose, whether they win, they want to contest the election. So they are just moving to the party. But the people of Goa knows there are only two parties which will come into power, either BJP or Congress. So people have two choice, and people of Goa has made up their mind that we want to defeat BJP. We want to throw BJP out. We have given enough chance to the BJP for these 10 years. So 10 years they have ruled, and the way they have exploited and spoiled the name of Goa. So in future the people feels that if not BJP, then the only option what the people of Goa has is Congress, if they want to defeat the BJP. If the votes are splitted, if the votes get splitted, then again the benefit will go to the BJP. So I think our people of Goa are very clever. They understand politics very well. They won't do that same mistake what has happened earlier. This time, to defeat BJP, I think people will stand behind the Congress party, and they will get more than 21 Congress candidate elected. That much I am confident, and I can feel that pulse of the people on the road when I meet them, everywhere when I meet them, I speak to them. So we can find that people are angry against this government, and they want to get the Congress government, and they will give us the opportunity this time.
Okay. Now I want to, I will not dispute the rest what you said. Only one point. Now you said that you feel that तुम्ही किती म्हणता BJP आणि Congress, those will be the only two options. दूसरी option are then they लागचे ना लोकांक. That point I want you to
say. I don't feel so. That will be the those other parties will harm us.
Okay.
They won't affect us. But somewhere in some constituency, it will be people will try to choose the candidate over the party. In some constituency, it might be hardly few 2-3 constituency it might affect. But remaining constituency, I don't think so. It will have only where they can find a stronger candidate or something better than BJP, better than Congress. I think then only those constituency people might decide, Baba, will stand beside this person. And this time it won't be like individual, Baba, some people will stand. This time if they want to get somebody elect against the BJP government, then the entire constituency will stand beside that particular person. Means I want to say that the maximum people
consolidation जातले
त्यांचे 100% जातले.
But yeah, last time consolidation झालेत no, and Congress got X number of seats. So you feel that this will repeat because of the anti-incumbency against the government?
Definitely. This time, last time we were on 17. I am telling you, this time people will take us to 21, and nobody will able to stop us from forming the government. That much confidence I am. So because see, the people of Goa want those old days back, where nobody, government and see, people can face anything. People don't want that somebody should आपल्या पोटाचेर मारले या घराचेर मारले. Here this government आमच्या असा ते फक्त लोकांच्या पोटाचेर मारलेले असा. When it comes to पेट्रोल पोवपाक गेले जाल्यार आयज काँग्रेस गव्हर्मेंटान 60 रुपीसान मेळटाले, आयज ते 100च्या वयर जावन पडला. गॅस सिलिंडर जो 380 रुपीसान मेळटालो ड्युरिंग द काँग्रेस रूल, आयज तो 1000चेर पावलेलो आसा. ऑल द ग्रोसरी आयटम्स वॉट वी यूज्ड टू गेट, द बजेट, द वुमन्स सगळे म्हणजे तो बजेट जो घर एक बायल जी आपल्याक होम मिनिस्टर म्हणटा, ए हाऊसवाईफ हू इज टू डू द बजेट ऑफ 5000 पर मंथ, तेच्या भितर तिजो 5000 बजेट आयज 10,000चेर पावलेलो आसा. So the females, the maximum, the women are also affected. They know the thing. So they feel that, Baba, we have to change this government. Nale ek government tak mot martalo. They will be over jata tashe te. So people will not allow this government to repeat again. And I am 100% sure F40 log ek Congress ek chance diun paitale. And people are waiting. I know that people are waiting. They are just waiting the election. When the elections are announced, once the elections are announced and the code of conduct, you will see a different mood of the people. People are now not coming openly. Kida say, yeah, government and kida kela asa, they have kept people under fear. So most of the people are under fear. They don't want to speak. Kida kapun biste white pan gyo. So it is just a silent voters. This times are maximum. And this we will able to see this silent voter coming up openly only once the code of conduct is announced.
But silent voters, now the important point is silent voters ye party whom जावपाचे. Are you saying that because normally against government people don't talk, but especially here people don't talk. Silent voters asa is going to become a very important factor in this election.
Definitely silent voters, every time you see the silent voters such a जे percentage असता it will always be somewhere around 10 to 15%. So this is the percentage of the silent.
they will increase?
F40% असा पण ती वाढलेली असा सायलेंट वोटर्सची because of the fear. Because everybody feels that बाबा आपण टोन उडून आपण कित्याक वायटपण घेऊ. Here this politics, this government's politics ते करता पळय ते revengeful. तुवें कितें उलयलो जाल्यार तुका दाखयता, तुका आपण दाखयता, तुका खंय ट्रान्सफर मारूंक जाय, तुका कितें करूंक जाय. So that fear is there. So this time the silent voter will be more. And all these people, even the people who are on the government job, everyone today feels that Baba, enough is enough of this government. Let's give a chance to the Congress government to form the government. And I am confident that we will be back.
Okay. Now, I would like to move on to your constituency before we get into. Now, your constituency has been in the news, so as to go. It's got national news also. Now, will this thing, whatever has happened, will this help you? Because you've been like very unlucky, I think, in the past 2 elections. Will this help you in the upcoming election? Though our survey had said that you were in a better position even earlier. This was before this thing happened.
Okay.
Helps जातली तुमका?
See, this issue has nothing to do with the election.
Okay.
I will make it very clear. This issue has nothing to do with the election which I exposed regarding our Mormugao MLA Milind Naik in that sex scandal. This has nothing to do with the election. This is something morally.
Okay.
So a person being on a position of a minister, the way he has exploited a woman, and on top of that, he has filed a case against me in Bihar. So my question is simple. You have done all the injustice to that woman. You have exploited her. And you are now under pressure. You have kept that woman with you. And you have made that woman to file a case against me, a FIR against me. See, when the party president took a press conference, Girish Chodonkarji, on 30th November, he had not mentioned any name, not the victim's name, not the minister. He had given an ultimatum to the government saying that within 15 days, you should take action, sack that minister. So, before 15 days, there were so many ministers. Why only this minister got upset? From Mormugao, this Milind Naik, he went to that lady, told her to send a notice to me from the legal advice from Mumbai. The notices were sent to us. Later on, within another 5-6 days, a FIR was filed against me in Bihar. So that person knew, Baba, this is regarding these people are speaking is regarding me. So he became very nervous and we went. So now when a FIR is filed against me, do you think that, Baba, I should take that blame? So I wanted to get it open to the people, the truth to the people. जे लोकांचे समोर म्हाका सत्य हाडूंक जाय आसलें. So I came it out that all the documents, all the proof where this person has done so much illegal things, where he has literally used that female, where he has gone to such an extent, forced her to do abortion. So all that things are there in the mobile. And I came out with openly, and I have surrendered all those mobile to the woman's cell.
To the police?
To the police.
Okay.
I told police, go into this mobile. Entire crime
Whose
of
mobile is it?
Those were that female's mobile.
Okay.
She had come to my place for help and she explained me all this thing, the way the MLA has used her and everything and has done the abortion and all. She wanted help from me. So I took my legal advice. My legal advice told me that she has to file a complaint officially. Unless she files a complaint, we cannot do anything. So I told her to file a complaint, but she did not file a complaint. She was very hesitant to file because just 6 months back her husband expired. He met with an accident in the municipality vehicle while he was going on the bike and he expired. So she is scared and she has a small son. She is scared like by something might happen to her like that only. So she was reluctant to file and then she moved away. I tried to contact her several times but she did not turn up. But recently, last 5 months back, she turned up and she was asking for the mobile. Then I came to know that she has been pressurized by this minister and he is forcing her. When she came to my place, like she was literally nervous. I could see that she has been under pressure. She has been threatened by somebody the way she was talking. I could make out from her body language. So I told her, just wait for some time, I'll give you the mobile. Then I spoke to my leadership, and then after that, all this has happened.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
So this is the, see, that issue with the election, I don't have anything to do with the election. I just wanted to get in front of the people. लोकांचे समोर हाडपाक सोदतालो हे मनशाची, हे मिनिस्टरची कर्तृत्व, त्याने जे केला वाईट थिंग, the way he, see, this does not suit a minister to do all these things. And on top of that, he is saying that I have not done anything. When there is entire proof on her WhatsApp chats, her voice recording, his video, his photographs, everything I have surrendered, which I have given to the press also.
CM says that you have not given him any evidence.
See, I met CM, and
You met CM?
I met CM personally.
I see.
I met CM personally before 30th. I met CM on 9 November. I can tell you the date also. On 9 November, I met CM and I showed him everything.
Including the video.
Everything I showed. And I told CM, see, I don't want to get this into public because there is a family of that minister also. There is a family of that victim also. I don't want to make it publicly. I am just handing over it. I will handle it with you. You just remove that minister from that cabinet. That is what we want. So he said, okay, give me 8 days time. After that, he didn't turn. I went and met the governor also. I told the governor also. But still nothing happened. Then on 30th November, our party president took this issue. And if CM is saying that I have not met him, let him say it openly. I will tell him the date where he met me, which place, with whom, everything I can tell.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. That I think once this program goes on air, the Chief Minister will listen and hopefully he will reply back. Now, no, but my point is I get it. This is the whole issue. It's been very clear, much more clearer than what you spoke to the for the press conference. But this is Goa. Goa, we may dress a little modern, but we are pretty conservative in many ways. So obviously, don't you think this will affect the chances of obviously, but of this minister there, the way this whole thing has happened, will it help you?
No, I don't think this issue, I will never get this issue
Into
politics.
Okay.
I will see, I don't want to win this election with getting because of this issue. Anyway, I was fighting for last in the year 2012 when I lost the election for the first time with few votes. Then in 2017 when I lost again with few votes, just few votes, 70 votes something. Yeah. So I have still continued my work in that constituency. I never left the constituency. You will see many people, our candidates, once they get defeated, they leave the constituency and vanish. They will never be there.
Absolutely. This you have always been there. That we have seen you. Yes.
And I have always taken as an opposition, I have always taken the issues in my constituency. Might be Nusi Nalini, NAFTA issue, the iron ore robbery, the electricity bills, the garbage issue, the coal issue, where the minister is involved, the entire business of this minister is there in the MPT. Stevedoring is doing, coal transportation is doing. There is total monopoly, labor contract, thadpatri galpache, te contract, everything. Stevedoring, there were big stevedorers. Machado was there, Parcourt was there, ACM were there. All these big companies where they used to do stevedoring there. Now today nobody is allowed to do stevedoring in the Murma Goa. Only one man, that is MN Construction, which belongs to who is the proprietor is Milind Naik. He handles the entire stevedoring, the transport, everything. He has become a king in the constituency. So that ते मनशाक इतलो अहंकार आणि घमंड वाढलेलो आसा त्या मनशाचो. So I don't think so. The people are really fed up. People have given him 3 terms and he used to always say, I play hat-trick मारली. That proudness. And ते proudness त्याचे तकलेर मारून तो अहंकार आसा पळय तो तेका लोक दाखोवपाक सोदताले. And in between that, without this issue, still we were fighting with him. And just now you said, as per your survey or other channel also survey was saying that I have a better prospect. So
you were upper hand in that.
I had an upper hand. But this issue, I can always tell that this issue I will not go in the public and try to take advantage of this issue.
So basically this issue was not for politics.
Not for just I wanted to expose him saying, Baba, this is the thing that the minister has done. Because I wanted somebody should act against this and the government, the CM did not act against it. That's why it has come into the public domain. Because I wanted to say my thing. Because he has filed a complaint against me, the FIR. People will think that I was lying. There is nothing about this minister. Simply we were the way their president, BJP president said that we are, the Girish ji is speaking in the air. He made that statement. So we wanted to prove that Baba we are speaking with the proof, and that is what we have done.
Okay. Now let's get back to the Goa politics as such. Now, I want to. A lot of people are discussing this. This is not just mine. A lot of people are discussing this.
Right.
That TMC is come. Now TMC even in Bengal and all, it is supposed to be getting a lot of the non majority community votes in Bengal. Also it got majority because it beat the BJP, though BJP had done a huge effort in West Bengal. So in Goa, this is the same role that was being played by the Congress. Okay, now there are two parties, AAP and TMC. But basically TMC and the Congress vote base, your vote base has eroded over the past so many years. I think it was for almost 40%. Now it's come down, and we'll see what are the latest figures a little later. But are you saying that TMC is not going to affect you in see, I'll give you just one small example. Now Churchill was supposed to be ally NCP when he fell NCP allied, which I think it will. He was your candidate. He's gone to TMC. Valanka is gone to TMC. Louisiane is gone to TMC. Now I'm sure the official party line is okay, but don't you think that these people, these leaders, these senior leaders of the Congress will take a little bit of the space of the Congress, which especially in the Salsette heartland?
See, basically just now you said that the Congress vote share, which has gone down.
Has eroded.
Yes, eroded. But I just want to clear it, because just now when the parliamentary election which took place, the percentage of Congress voters,
yes,
it has increased.
Correct.
Even in North Goa, even in South Goa, the BJP percentage has come down. In Goa, I am talking about. It has come down. So it is, I feel that the percentage of vote share of Congress party is going up day by day. It is not earlier. Okay, I agree with you. The earlier,
more assembly.
So now it is coming up. People have only two options. People knows that. See, now the BJP is trying to project that Congress is not the opposition, because they are trying to take an advantage. They want to say, Baba, we don't have anything to do with Congress, because they are not in that is not a opposition. We are frightened of some other party. That is their strategy.
Actually, they are not. They are basically saying that Congress is the opposition. They are not.
And people also knows about it. See, now when you told me about TMC in West Bengal, AAP party in Delhi, so there people knows. Baba, there in West Bengal, it was only TMC and BJP. Either people who had to vote for BJP or TMC.
Communists were there.
Communist were there, because we know that communist, that thing is not there now. So communist was like communist is also there, but communist does not have that much strength. In Delhi also the same thing. It is AAP and BJP.
Congress.
Okay, and Congress. So here also in Goa, the major party is BJP and Congress. This, and like in West Bengal, the way you are saying communist, the same thing is here. Like that, it is AAP party.
Okay.
And in Delhi, how it is Congress, it is here. It is Trinamool Congress. So those are the two parties. In different state, it is different election.
Obviously.
It is different election. Yeah. So there, when they are strong over there, they cannot be strong over in Goa or something. So in entire India, if you see, you will only find these two parties.
Two main parties. That's your argument.
So anywhere you see in the, nobody will see, you will not find a single regional party where they have they are ruling in one state, the same party is ruling in another state. You will never find that. It is only Congress or BJP you will find in entire India where they are ruling. So this is exactly, they might try very hard to come to get the votes, but the people of Goa will not allow or will not waste their vote by voting for somebody else which will not come in power, which will give a benefit to BJP. If the people are really seriously in throwing the BJP out, they should not form the government, BJP should not come into power, then the people are left only with the option is Congress.
Okay.
And that is the truth. What I am talking is the fact. If people decide to split the vote, then nobody can stop BJP from forming the government. It is up to the people, that people should understand, Baba, only solution, if we want to throw the BJP out, then only option what they are left with is Congress.
Okay, Sankalp puts up a very, very convincing argument on this. Thank you, Sankalp. We have like run out of time. Thank you very much. Now let's see what the people of Goa, whether they are going to give the Congress another chance, or they are going to, put in their trust in the various other newcomers on the block. So, but one thing he says is, obviously can be either one party or it cannot be, because if 2-3 the opposition space is being fought over by various parties, including the Congress party. Once upon a time it was either BJP, but it's going to be. So let's see what the people of Goa decide. Ultimately, we are hitting the elections in a couple of months, so we will know. Thank you, Sankalp, for coming on our show. Thank you, and keep watching Goa 365.